Disturbing, creepy, and scary, The Haunting Doll True Horror Story. In the heart of a small, secluded town stood a quaint old house where little Emma and her family had recently moved in. As Emma was exploring her new surroundings, she stumbled upon a hidden room in the attic, filled with dusty, forgotten treasures. Among the relics lay an exquisite antique doll, its porcelain features both captivating and eerie. The doll's eyes, inlaid with glass beads, seemed to follow Emma's every move, sending shivers down her spine. Despite the unsettling feeling, she couldn't resist the allure of the doll's delicate craftsmanship, and she decided to keep it as her new companion. At first, everything seemed innocent. The doll sat quietly on Emma's shelf, a mere decorative piece. But as night descended upon the house, strange things began to occur. Emma would wake up to find the doll in different places each night, as if it had a will of its own. The once comforting presence of the doll now became unnerving. Emma's parents, trying to reassure her, dismissed her fears as a child's overactive imagination. However, Emma was convinced that something was not right with the doll. She felt its glassy eyes watching her every move, even when she was alone in her room. She couldn't shake the feeling of an eerie presence lingering around her. As the nights went on, the strange occurrences escalated. Whispering voices echoed through the halls, sending cold chills down Emma's spine. The doll seemed to be at the center of this haunting mystery, and its malevolent presence was becoming undeniable. Frightened and desperate to put an end to the torment, Emma's parents decided to take drastic measures. They gathered their courage and attempted to burn the doll in the fireplace, hoping that destroying it would bring an end to the unsettling events. But their efforts were in vain. As the flames licked the doll's delicate form, a sense of foreboding filled the room. The doll's haunting eyes remained unscathed, as if untouched by the fire that consumed its body. Realizing that they were dealing with something beyond their comprehension, Emma's family decided to flee the house, leaving the cursed doll behind. They moved to a new town, hoping that the distance would sever their connection to the eerie doll and its haunting presence. Years passed, and the family slowly tried to forget the terrifying ordeal. However, the haunting memories still lingered in the back of their minds. One day, as they went about their usual routine, a mysterious package arrived at their doorstep. Inside the package lay the same antique doll that they thought they had left behind in the old house. Fear and panic gripped the family once more, realizing that the malevolent doll had found its way back to them. The memories of the haunting whispers and the unyielding gaze of those glassy eyes came flooding back. Emma's parents knew that they couldn't escape the curse. The doll had come back to reclaim its hold on their lives. As the days went by, the doll resumed its eerie activities, moving from room to room, its eyes always fixed on Emma, its intended victim. The family felt trapped in a nightmarish cycle, tormented by the relentless spirit within the haunted doll. No matter what they tried, the doll seemed invulnerable and unwilling to let go of its prey. The malevolent presence grew stronger, and the family was forced to live in constant fear. They sought help from paranormal experts, but no one could break the curse that bound the doll to Emma. The haunting doll became a menacing entity, terrorizing the family day and night. Emma's parents could only watch helplessly as their daughter's life spiraled into a nightmare. The doll's malevolence seemed insatiable, and its thirst for Emma's soul appeared unquenchable. In the end, the family was left with no choice but to return to the old house, hoping that confronting the doll's origins would offer a chance at breaking the curse. The walls of the house whispered ancient secrets as they walked through its haunted halls, leading them back to the attic where they had first discovered the doll. With trembling hands and hearts heavy with dread, they placed the doll on a small, dusty table in the center of the room. Surrounding it, they lit candles and began a ritual to banish the malevolent spirit once and for all. As the incantations filled the air, the doll trembled, seemingly resisting the cleansing power of the ritual. The air grew thick with tension as the spirits of the house, disturbed by the family's presence, made their presence known. Emma's parents poured their deepest emotions into the ritual, praying for deliverance from the cursed doll. Suddenly, a blinding light engulfed the room, and a ghostly figure emerged from the doll, revealing the tortured soul of a long-forgotten child who had been trapped in the vessel for centuries. With tears streaming down its ethereal face, the child's spirit spoke of its tragic fate, bound to the doll by a wicked curse. It had wandered the realms of the living and the dead, seeking release from its torment, but finding none. As the spirit story unfolded, the family's hearts filled with compassion and sorrow. They realized that the haunted doll was not only a malevolent entity but also a vessel for a tormented soul, crying out for redemption. Gathering their strength, Emma's parents vowed to free the child's spirit from its eternal prison. They embraced the ghostly figure with love and forgiveness, releasing it from the confines of the doll. The spirit ascended to the afterlife, leaving behind a sense of peace that had long eluded the family. With the curse finally broken, the doll lay motionless on the dusty table, its glassy eyes now lifeless and devoid of malevolence. Emma's family knew that the haunted doll would never trouble them again. In the years that followed, the family moved on, carrying the lessons learned from their harrowing experience. The haunted house remained vacant, its secrets buried within its walls, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to unlock its mysteries. As for Emma, she kept the antique doll as a reminder of the darkness they had overcome. Though it no longer held a haunting presence, she could never look at it without remembering the nightmarish journey they had endured. And so, the story of the haunting doll passed into local legend, a chilling tale whispered among townsfolk, serving as a cautionary reminder that some objects hold more than what meets the eye. The cursed doll remained a relic of the past, a lingering presence that reminded everyone to tread carefully in the realm of the unknown, for even the most beautiful things could hold the darkest secrets.